But India has taken a stance as far as the agriculture and dairy sectors are concerned. I thank you all gentlemen, in fact, for joining us here on this edition of Brass Tacks, because this rolling coverage here continues. And in fact, the Ministry of External Affairs in India here has responded to this 50% tariff that has just come to the fore. And this is the statement that we have with us, where New Delhi has called out what it says is unfair and unjustified imports, tariffs that have been levied by the United States. India has made it clear that we've already cleared our position on those issues as far as buying Russian oil is concerned, including the fact that our imports are based on market factors and done with the overall objective of ensuring energy security of 1.4 billion people of India. It is extremely unfortunate, says New Delhi, that US should choose to impose these additional tariffs for actions that several other countries are taking in their own national interest. This is a stance that India has been taking. This was the statement that was made when 25% was levied on India. And now, as we see that being doubled by the United States, New Delhi making it very clear that these actions by President Trump are completely unfair. Siddhant, my colleague, now joins us, getting us more perspective on this. Siddhant, once again, United States there being called out by India, making it very clear that what India is being penalized for is being done by many other countries.
Well, that's right, Poonam. In fact, for a very long time, India has maintained a very measured response when it comes to President Trump's commentary, his administration's commentary. But this is the third statement in line. In fact, the first statement came from the Commerce Ministry, then Ministry of External Affairs day before yesterday. Now, again, they have issued a statement on the fresh tariff, 25% tariff that has been imposed by President Trump. Now, India says that it is extremely unfortunate that the U.S. should choose to impose additional tariffs on India for actions that several other countries are also taking in their own national interest. Now, Poonam, we have a report of international agencies, and perhaps that report says not only India, but South Korea, Taiwan, Turkey, Japan, they all have been, importing, petroleum products, crude, LNG, etc. from Russia.
Yes.
Now, Minister of External Affairs also say that we reiterate that these actions are unfair, unjustified and unreasonable. India will take all actions necessary to protect its national interests. So,
that stance has been made very clear by New Delhi that we will respond if it comes to that, and these kind of pressure tactics and threats will not work with us. Siddhant, thank you so much for joining us and getting us the latest on that front as we bring our viewers up to speed with the new statement that has come to the fore from the Ministry of External Affairs, making it very clear that India's interests will be kept paramount and there is going to be no compromise on that. But to dig a little deeper into what this means and where we head from here, joining us on this broadcast is also Mark Linscott. He's a senior advisor with the US-India Strategic Partnership Forum. Thank you so much, Mr. Linscott, for speaking with us here on CNN News 18 on Brass Tacks.